Guys, this is my 2001 Viggen convertible in steel gray, I think, and just wanted to show you around the car. It just rained, so I apologize about that. Well, it's a good time to show you that the top doesn't leak, which is great because when I first got the car, it did leak. What I did was I treated this rubber here a little bit, and I put some hydrophobic chemicals on the top, and the water seems to bead right off, so there's no cabin leaks in the car as of right now. Overall, it's a decent car. It's got brand new tires. I think the brand is Douglas. All four wheels are refinished. Honestly, they're not perfect. They've got, some paint chipping that I painted over and stuff like that. I redid them in the driveway, so they're not perfect. You can see they have some blemishes, but from about 3 or 5 feet away, they're not bad. They're pretty presentable. The car has all jack point covers, which is unheard of in this day and age for these cars. It has been recently decontaminated. The entire paint was decontaminated, ceramic coated. I polished it up and ceramic coated and all that stuff. That being said, it's not perfect. I had to touch up a little bit of the paint right there, as you can see. And also the car does have a ding right there and a little one right there. Doesn't look like the paint flaked off or anything like that, and they can be probably pushed out with like a paintless dent removal or whatever you call that process. I also, right here there is a huge rock chip that I touched up with some paint. That kind of there's my finger in relation. It's pretty big for a rock chip, but honestly, with the car being gray, it does you can't really tell. I did get a new badge, but the badge is crooked, so I didn't fix that. I didn't return it and get a new one, unfortunately. But it doesn't look too bad. Gives the car a little more character. This pillar was fading, and it was pitted a couple of places, and I repainted it. So it doesn't look too bad right now. Show you under the hood. All four tires are brand new. They're dated of this year, 2025. So you could probably drive them for the next couple of years if you wish, and you wouldn't need to worry about it. The interior has been steam cleaned and treated, and carpets were extracted. I put new floor mats in it. There's no funky smells in the inside or anything like that, and it's overall a decent place to be. Small tear right there on the driver's seat, and sorry for the lack of light, but the interior, it doesn't look too bad. Let me show you under the hood. So under the hood, I'll show you in the trunk, and we'll go and take it for a spin. New DIC genuine, new plugs, BCP R7ES. So they're the hotter ones, or the ones that are better for warmer climates, and we're in Florida. It has a new power steering pump. It has a new air filter. It has a new power steering line. The brake master was replaced, I believe, and the fluid. New PCV system, and a fresh oil change. The washer fluid seems to be leaking out of somewhere, and I haven't gotten around to fixing it. So you may want to address that. Also, this thing was replaced. This boost pressure control valve, I think it's called. All the vacuum leaks, or all the vacuum lines were replaced, and I put a new I replaced the valve cover gasket because it was leaking a little bit right there. Not leaking now. I don't think the car has any leaks. A little bit of pitting here and there on the front, but honestly, it's not too bad. New windshield wipers, and they're Bosch or Rain-X, I think. They're pretty nice ones. They were like 35 bucks or 40 bucks for the both of them. Let me just make sure that I'm kind of parked awkwardly here, so pardon me. From what we can see in the trunk, I don't know if I can turn the light on. Trunk is clean, no funky smells or anything like that. It's got a CD changer, which still works. Everything's in place here, and it has some slight use. I just refilled the spare to 55 psi, I think. And yeah, in case you need to change a spare on the side of the road, you're good to go. This thing's down, so we can try on operating the top as well. Man, I parked really close to this tree here. 1 second. I'm gonna need to... Oh, son of a bitch. There we go. New badge. And the antenna works, by the way. Oh, I should get the key. Let's go for a quick spin. The car hasn't been started today, so you'll get to see a cold start. And I'm actually gonna take my flip-flops off because I just cleaned this thing inside. Do want to say I replaced the dash with this black dash because it had some kind of a wood sticker on this whole thing, and I didn't like it. So in the process, this vent got stuck, but it's stuck at a good position. Like, it blows sort of towards the window, not directly in your face, but kind of close to you. So honestly, it's stuck at a perfect position. Not a big deal there. AC works in the car. It's got a blue SID. See, we get an error for the washer fluid, so we may want to address that. You may want to address that at some point, but it's not really a big deal. No other errors. Let's try the windshield wipers. Nice and solid windshield wipers. Turn off the AC and put it low. It's missing these pixels, but sometimes they come back on, so they work intermittently, but all the rest of the pixels work. So let's do that. I'm just gonna move a little bit forward so that we can open up the top, because I'm really close to that tree over there. All right, get my flip-flops. Whoops. I mean, I might as well show you this while I'm here. We've got an extra one of these things, tail hook or jackknife covers. Use your manual, all that jazz, all that stuff is in there. All right. So, how did this work? Yep. So sometimes the top gets stuck, but looks like it's working now. And the way you deal with it is you can push it when it gets stuck, and it goes down the rest of the way with the button. You just have to kind of help it. You have to convince it to work. So there's the car. A little bit of sun damage here, but not too big a deal. All right, let's go for a ride. I put new on both sides, these things that hold the visors, but I have to kind of trim the visors to make these fit. So I'll fix that when you come see it. I'll have these. See, they don't fit in there because these are a little bit too small. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trim these pieces so that they can fit in there. And this is still wet. I will fix that, so don't worry about it. Radio works, and CD player works also, and the CD changer in the trunk works. Also, the antenna works for the most part. See, it goes up. It doesn't go up all the way, but it does go up, and it does go down. No issues. AC blows ice cold. And I apologize, I'm gonna have to shift gears with my right hand here. Not gonna go far, just to sort of show you that this thing drives, because it's not registered now. I took it off the registration. Actually, I had it insured just so I can drive it around the neighborhood, but I never actually registered this car. It does have a clean title and everything, but I never got it registered, so it's still under the old owner's name, but it shouldn't be a problem when you go to when we transfer the title into DMV. This thing says check soft ups. I don't think I closed it all the way. Let me see. There it is. I didn't close it down all the way. Transmission shifts is buttery smooth. A little bit of wear on the gear knob there, but no big deal. These are not too difficult to find. The car has plenty of power, develops full boost. And no issues there. The engine's super smooth. The transmission is smooth. The clutch feels good. As you can see, it's developing full boost. Gonna try not to get us in trouble here, so let me turn around because I don't have a license plate on this thing. The reason I'm selling it is because what I was gonna do is I was going to daily drive this thing. I bought it as a little bit of a project, did some things to it, fixed a few things up here and there, and I was gonna daily drive it, but I have some life changes, and I plan on moving to Europe in the next year or so, and I need to start getting rid of stuff that I don't need. That being said, I do have another convertible, which is a 2020 Miata, and if this doesn't sell, I might just sell that one, to be honest with you, because this thing's awesome. I mean, it's just the driving experience. It's so, when everything works in it, it's so what's the word? It makes you feel really good about yourself driving this thing around, because you hardly see these cars, especially a Viggen, and definitely not one that's that's as nice and shiny as this one, and with the new looking wheels and in good condition with just a little bit over 100,000 miles. Everything is stock on the car. It hasn't been modified or anything like that. And yeah, I'm kind of sad that I have to get rid of this thing, but um, you got to do what you got to do. I've had like 7 SAABs in total in my days, and every time I get rid of one, I always cry about it. All right, let's turn around here. Throttle response is great. You can basically drive this thing home. Let's not get in trouble here. Yep, she definitely has all her ponies. All right. So yeah, let's put the top up. I can show you that in operation as well. Maybe it'll run into an issue when we put the top up. Let's see. In all fairness, the next owner should probably replace the top and service the hydraulic system in it. Like I said, it's not perfect. It used to leak and now it doesn't. And oops. It should be replaced. Or it should. It at your convenience. You should probably service the top at some point. This thing is a little bit broken here. I don't know if you can see, it's starting to get dark. How do I turn on the light in this car? Right here, there's a little bit of this thing's been glued from the previous owner. And I can help you source one of these plastic bits if you need, if you're so inclined to change it. But honestly, with the visor up, you hardly notice it. So yeah, that's the car. And if you are interested, give me a call. Name's Victor. You can reach me on the phone number on this post, or you can email me. I prefer for you to just give me a call. And yeah, hope you like this thing, and let's get you into a Viggen. Thanks for watching.